Hey guys, welcome back. As you've probably heard, Soundtraxx is releasing a new Econami line of decoders. This is something that's eco-friendly in terms of your wallet, saving green there. But basically it'll keep your expenses down about $15 to $20 per decoder. And I did a review on the Eco Diesel, which was not too long ago. But now we're going to look at the Econami Steam decoder, and it's installed in this Bachmann Light 282 locomotive. So we're going to take a look at that, listen to some sounds. I'll go through some sounds with you on both the whistle and some other features so you can see what it's about. But overall, you're looking at about 15 bucks cheaper than the regular line of Soundtraxx Tsunami decoders. So I've seen these around 70 to 85 bucks a piece online, somewhere in there. So there's all these ranges with different online retailers and brick and mortar hobby shops. So that is what you're looking at in the cost. But let's go ahead and take a listen, not a real look, at the actual sounds of this decoder starting right now. So we have the decoder muted right now so we can cover some details here. So they have several different sounds. Whistles are on CV120, and you've got Lunkenheimer flat top 3 chime, you have Hancock step top 3 chime, Baldwin single chime, B&M step 5 top 5 chime, ATSF step top 6 chime, B&O step top 3 chime, Nathan step top 5 chime, Denver and Rio Grand Western step top 5 chime, SP step top 6 chime, Southern flat top 3 chime, round top single chime, Reading 6 chime, Southern Pacific GS4 number 4449, Norfolk and Western step top 3 chime, Norfolk and Western flat top single chime, and a Leslie A200 air horn, all in this this value. It's supposed to be a value decoder, but it has a lot of value to it in terms of all these options. So I wanted to rattle those off because we're just going to cover a few, but at least you know what you're looking for. And then they have light, medium, heavy, and geared chuff selections. So at the CV of 123, different variables there. There's lots of lighting outputs. You got 4 function lighting outputs rated at 12 volts, 100 milliamps each. You don't want to exceed that rating by any means, but that's basically what you have there. It's designed to operate between 10 volts and 22 volts. Exceeding 27 volts damages the decoder, so you don't want to do that. Got about 25 functions, with function 24 and 25 listed as an FX3 and FX4 function output. So lots of options there. Right now I'm utilizing function F8, which is mute, but let's go ahead and put the actual mute off and get the sounds back on this beauty. Hear the dynamo going on there because I have the headlight on. Turn the headlight off, it goes away, which I just did. So I picked the bell and whistle that sounds most like 4501 to start. So let's go ahead and listen to that. So there's the grade crossing sequence, so you get to hear the bell and whistle there. There's drift mode enable and disable. There's grade crossing, which I'll hit F9 for that. There's blowdowns on F10. Hit F10 again to turn that off. F11's brake squeal. And brake release. F13's couple and uncouple. Glad hand release. Really brings it. F16's water stop. So there you have some of the sounds. Let's go actually over some of the whistle sounds. I've got to go to CV128. They're programming on the main here. Or CV120 for whistles, I mean. So we'll go Hancock step top 3 chime. And we're going to go Baldwin single chime. That's what it sounds like when I'm running from something. Gonna go with Baltimore and Ohio step top 3 chime. We're gonna go with Nathan step top 5 chime. We're going to skip ahead to SPGS4 number 4449. Norfolk and Western step top 3 chime. Gonna go Norfolk and Western flat top single chime. Lastly, gotta do the air horn, the Leslie A200 air horn. So there you have it. Those are the sounds. See if I can get my sound back to where I was, but anyway, those are the horn sounds. You can change bell sounds and chuffs as well. We won't cover all that in the essence of time, but you can figure out for yourself that those are some of the options there for you to have. There's my whistle back. So overall, very impressed with Soundtraxx on this. I'm going to go ahead and mute. So let's go ahead and wrap this review up with some final thoughts on this decoder. So the MSRP on this is actually $79.95, which means the street price is going to be anywhere from the low to mid 60s probably, sometimes high 60s on this, but a lot lower in price than when you're paying $90 to $100 per sound decoder. You're only paying 60 to 65 here. So a little mistake in the pricing at the beginning of the video, but I just wanted to clear that up for you. Overall, very impressed with this. One thing I didn't really talk about is the current keeper. So when I turn this on, you can hear the engine's now running, but anytime you have an interruption in track anywhere, track power or it's dirty or whatever, an interruption won't stop your engine dead in its tracks. Got it, still going, and it goes for a while. So anyway, that's a pretty cool feature that I see coming out in the market that helps modelers that, you know, in the very back of an area where there's dirty track or something, the locomotive will continue on. Still responds to the emergency stop button when it's on the track if something were to happen, but overall it's a pretty cool feature. It's a pretty cool feature to keep things going on your railroad without interruptions. Like, because I do a lot of videos, and when I do them, the one thing that drives me nuts is I'm going to get that perfect run-by shot and then, you know, short or just something to interrupt track power just long enough to make the decoder sounds go away drives me insane. And this thing's still going, so I'm going to sit it down off the track. But overall, I was going to try to time it out. I thought by the time I was done talking about that, you know, we'd be out of current, but it keeps a pretty good current and it keeps the things going along really well. So we're probably approaching a minute now, but anyway, it's not, there we go. It's not about the time. It's about, if you really want to see the time, you can look at the timestamps and when it started, when I took it off the track and when it stopped. But overall, it's about the interruption of track power. Been a long day. Track power, and the fact that it's not going to stop your railroad operation. So overall, great value when you're paying 60, 65, 70 bucks for this thing versus the 90, 100, 110 for some of the other full featured decoders out there. Because this thing, Econami, I expected a lot of limitations, kind of like Bachman's sound value line, but this was really great. The sound is almost improved over some of the other Soundtraxx products I've heard in the past, like the early, you know, mid 2000s stuff. But it's definitely improved from that, but it's also a cheaper price and it seems to have a lot of features. So up to you guys if you get it. Just wanted to show you what it does. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.